Hello there. This video is for the area of a triangle when it's not just a basic right triangle. So there's a new formula called Heron's formula right yonder. A, B, C are the sides of the triangle like normal. The S is called the semi-perimeter. Just add the lengths of the sides, divide by 2, plug it into the area formula like you can see right there. Now I'm going to show you another example where you don't have to use this formula. So if you don't want to memorize a new formula, don't bother. You already know how to solve for the area of a triangle, and I'll walk you through the same example the other way. Okay, so 3 sides of the triangle given. We find S, the semi-perimeter, add the 3 sides up, divide by 2, plug all those values into the formula, type it in the calculator, 1350.22 square feet. Okay, so if you don't want to memorize that formula, you're going to need to know SOHCAHTOA and the basic formula for the area of a triangle: base, half the base times the height. And I bet you already know those things. There's a little bit more work this way depending on the information you're given. So you need one of the angles. So if you're given an angle, instead of given 3 sides, then you need to use that angle. And there are variations on this. Draw your angle so that your angle given is on the left side and the base is one of the lengths that you've been given as well. So we need to calculate the height, which is where SOHCAHTOA comes into play. You can see I did it for A or C angles here. And then the area, base times the height. So the height is what you're using SOHCAHTOA to find, and depending on the angle side combination, you can see that there are different ways of doing that. Okay, and so we need angle A. I'm going to use sine A. Angle A, all 3 sides comes from the law of cosine. Set it up, type it in the calculator. You've done that before. And then the area. So with that angle, we're going to have, because I'm using sine of A, angle A, I'm going to use side C, which is the hypotenuse. So angle A, the height is the opposite, the C is the hypotenuse. So depending on how you set that triangle up, you might use different side angle combinations. And then you just plug it in. 1/2 the base, in this case, is 52, times that. Same 1350, 22, you get it right there. So memorize Heron's formula if you want to. It only is appropriate if you have all 3 sides. Now if you want to use Heron's formula and you don't have all 3 sides, you already know how to do that with law of sine, law of cosine, like that. But if you're just finding the area, make a choice what works for you. It doesn't make any difference if you want to use Heron's formula or you want to use SOHCAHTOA and the geometry formula. Just know how to do it correctly and you are good.